Now, get ready for the hottest podcast coming out of Dallas, Texas, with Sean Fox, K Boogie, and Cowboys Nikki. Stars talking Cowboys. Let's go!
Yo, here we go again, back up on the scene. Stars talking Cowboys, you know what I mean. The podcast, repping everything with silver and blue. Keeping it real, that's what they do. Let me tell you about the crew. Sean Fox, spitting facts. K Boogie's giving game. Nikki's got the stats, so of course she covers everything. It's showtime, so let's get to the biz. And that Stars talking Cowboys, yeah, you know what time it is.
What's up, what's up, what's up?
What's poppin'? Happy holidays.
Hey, happy holidays to you too, bro. Happy holidays to you too.
Yes, sir.
Well, welcome to another edition of Stars Talking Cowboys. I am one of your hosts, Sean Fox. We got K Boogie on the line, the Queen to be on, and I'm sure we'll have another guest or two on in a few. Before we get started talking about the actual Cowboys themselves, you know what, man? I really, how can I say this? This DJ Metcalf thing.
Mr. Metcalf.
Oh my gosh. What is your take on that situation?
To be honest with you, man, I think I'm torn because part of me wanted him to actually confront the fan, and then another part of me is like, don't confront him. But my thing is just don't put your hands on him. You can talk to him, but don't put your hands on a fan because you know he's gonna sue you. You know he's gonna sue you. To get heckled, I get it, I understand. I got heckled in high school before I understand. So you have to try to walk away from it as an adult. Because what's going to happen is that now you're hurting your team because you suspended for 2 games, so now you're hurting your team. So you can't just think about you. You got to think about your teammates. You got to think about the image too. So at the end of the day, man, I think you should have just walked away. You know, I'm torn, but at the end of the day, I think you should have walked away because you're going to get heckled regardless. You're a professional athlete. You're one of the best players on your team. You're going to get heckled, right? So sometimes it's just good just to say, you know what, let me just walk away. I know they have some previous history, but still call security, do something. Get him escorted out. You know what I'm saying? Don't put your hands on it. Because once you put your hand on a fan, you know Goodell was going to lay down the hammer after that. Now he's going to sue him. So to me, just sometimes just walk away, do USA and whatever else so you can actually, help your team win. Because now, look, the last 2 games of the season, he can't play. What if Pittsburgh actually loses those games and the Ravens win both of their games? Then Pittsburgh is out of the playoffs. So sometimes you got to understand it's not just about you when you're doing things like that. You're going to impact your teammates as well. So in hindsight, I'm torn, right? Because we don't know what he said to him, but the things he supposedly said, that could be really detrimental. But at the end of the day, just try to walk away from the situation. Tell security what's going on. Because you don't want to hurt your team. Because right now, Metcalf has hurt his team. He can't play for the next 2 games. And then you losing money on top of that.
Oh, yeah. He's lost a lot of money. This year, about $500,000. And guaranteed money, he's lost, $45 million? So, yeah, he can still earn that 45. So let's clarify that part.
Hey, there's one thing, though. And they said that Pickens was the problem. Pickens, they haven't really done anything with the Cowboys, even though this is a contract year. But Pickens never, put his hand on a fan. I'm just calling that. I just wanted to call that out. Since Pittsburgh, they want to get rid of him so bad. But, hey, Metcalf is the one that, pulling on cats. Come here. So, hey, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy, too.
Well, I'm kind of like you. I'm kind of torn. And I'm not torn because like you said, I definitely don't think it's okay for somebody to put their hands, for anybody to put their hands on anybody. Words never, in my opinion, words never hurt anybody. Are there some words that trigger me? Yeah, there's some words that trigger me. What's up, Lee? even when I referee, I hear all the bad calls of you this and you that and you're cheating and this, that, and other. And generally, I don't say anything to the fans because it's part of the job. Part of the job is to ignore, the heckling, unless it gets too personal.
Yeah.
Now even as a referee, I had the authority to kick people out the gym or kick people off the field and stadium and stuff like that if they get too personal or they get too vulgar, and stuff like that. But for the most part, 99% of the time, I am able to ignore someone. A lot of times, I'll even have fun with it. I think I had a basketball game a couple of weeks ago, and this guy was, I caught a travel on in high school. Kid caught the ball, took a couple of steps, and then shot the ball. In the pros, that's legal. In high school, it's not. You know what I'm saying? So, he was, said I was cheating the kids, this, that, and the other. So I went down there on another play, and the opposing team ended up having a offensive foul against, the team that he was supporting. So as I came down the court, he was like, "Good call, ref. Good call." I said, no, it wasn't a good call. Keep the same energy that you had before. I'm a horrible ref. So I try to, I try to engage when I can, because technically I can't. But the situation with DJ, that guy has been following him around. The guy disguised himself as a Lions fan. I think something's meant. If this guy is following DJ Metcalf around, I think something's mentally wrong with this guy. If he's had history with him in Seattle, now he's at a Detroit Lions game holding a Pittsburgh jersey with lion blue on and blue hair and this and that and other, and he confronts DJ. And like you said, we don't know exactly what was said. DJ said he said some things. There's no audio to support that, but hey, cuz, there's no audio to support that. But you're 100% right. They should, pro athletes should not put their hands on a spectator. So my thing of it is, where was security doing all this?
Exactly. They came late. Did you see it came late and just standing there and didn't do anything? That could have been at a basketball game, an NBA game. Security would have been right there. That spectator would have got thrown out. That's another thing. He was able to sit back down and watch the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, what we doing? Like, come on. Because the Lions are losing? Yeah, I don't get it. I don't understand. Maybe they shouldn't have suspended him 2 games, maybe 1, but still. In an NBA game, you see what happens. Westbrook get in the fans' face and people got to pull him away, but the fans are eventually pulled out of the arena, right? But in football, it just seems like they don't kick him out as much like they're doing in the NBA.
And this is not the first instance where we've seen fans and players have words.
Exactly.
We see them having words all the time, especially as players are walking off the field during halftime and after games. Us as fans, we paid our money to come in there and see these games, but that doesn't give us the right to disrespect anybody. At the end of the day, these guys are still human. They are 100% human. So I bet you a month's salary that these people will not do the same thing if they ran across these guys on the streets.
Oh, please. You already know the answer to that. They have no protection on the street.
Yeah.
They have no protection on the street. In the stands, you have everybody with a camera phone. You have it's on national television. You have some protection. On the street, what protection you going to have? You going to call the cops? And then it's your word against his? Yeah. So they won't do that. They won't. They definitely won't do that.
And then for the video to come out and say that that he did his job, that's what he was trying to accomplish.
I saw that too.
That right there made me mad. You know, like I said, what DJ did was 100% wrong. I'm not in no way, shape, and form of fashion saying that he was right on what he did. But that fan was 100% wrong also. You know, he was 100% wrong. He got up out of his seat. He walked towards the edge of the field. He leaned over, and whatever he said, I don't think DJ walked over there and grabbed him because he was trying to say hi to him, or he was trying to get him to sign his autograph. Whatever he said to that man made that man turn around off that bench and walk all the way over there to him and grab him.
I thought he was going to pull him down. I'm glad he didn't.
No, I'm glad he didn't either. And now the guy is, like you said, now the guy's going to sue him. That is what is he going to sue him for? Mental anguish?
He going to sue him because he put his hands on him. Because they always say sticks and stones might break my bones, but words will never hurt me. So he's just going to tell me, oh my God, we just had a conversation because nobody taped it. And he got infuriated, but he put his hands on me. So he put his hands on me. So you know what that's going to lead to. It's going to lead to about $500,000 in hush-hush money so it can go away. Maybe more. Who knows? But you just got to be smarter. I understand that. If Westbrook can walk away, Metcalf can walk away. Because Westbrook, listen, he's up close and personal. And he had to walk away. He don't play. So if Westbrook can do that, Metcalf has to do the same thing. Sometimes it's just good to just walk away.
Oh, most definitely. And that analogy of between football and basketball, I love being on the football field because the fans are a lot further away. Basketball, they're right there in your face, And we see all the videos all the time of fans coming on the court, swinging at referees, swinging at players, swinging at coaches. I mean, hell, they do it in football too. Not on the professional level, especially in kids football. But the bottom line is we as fans, we don't have the right to do or say anything we want to these players. Yeah, we have freedom of speech. Yeah, we have all that. And yes, you can. Technically, you can say what you want to. But morally, they're humans just like we are. Like we said, if we see people on the streets, if we see these players on the streets and say some of the stuff that we say to them or about them, our opinion's our opinion. It is what it is. But once you start getting personal, you can expect what you get. You can 100% expect what you get.
Because maybe sometimes you're having a rough day and somebody say something crazy. Man, I may not look like it, but I got a volcano. I got a bad temper. If you push me the wrong way, and if you want some smoke like that, we're going to have a problem, right? But sometimes it's just good to walk away. Sometimes it's like, man, it's not even worth it, especially when you're a millionaire like that and you got a lot to play for. Just walk away. Sometimes you just got to walk away. That's it. Just breathe, woosah, do whatever. I'm surprised his teammates didn't try to hold him back. That's another thing. I was like, yo, where your teammates? They didn't see you walk over there?
Yeah.
I'm surprised.
But for $45 million, you can call me beep to beep, beep, bleep. You can call me whatever you want to call me for $45 million. As long as you don't put your hands on me or my family. And that's all I can really say on that part.
The only thing is just don't threaten me. I don't take threats kindly like that. Nobody does. You don't want somebody to threaten you either. That's why we don't know what the conversation was. That's why if I was Metcalf, like I said, I was torn because a part of you wants to go after him. And another part is like, you got to think smart. You play on a team that's getting ready to go to the playoffs. It's on national television. Everybody has a camera phone. They're going to tape it. If you do something, they're going to tape it. They're going to sell it to TMZ, the highest bidder. You got to be smart about it. So hopefully it's a learning lesson for everybody. Because I thought people watched Westbrook and the NBA players and understood what they were going through. I was like, damn, Metcalf, you didn't see what was going on in the NBA? Walk away sometimes. Or call security and have them deal with it.
What's up, Nikki?
What up, Nick?
Yeah, on mute. Yeah. But on the flip side, I like it.
I was on mute. Hey.
What's poppin'? Happy holidays.
Same.
We was talking about DJ Metcalf.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that was unnecessary. You know, like you can't put your hands on the fan, just like fans can't put their hands on players. You know, and if he been having problems with that fan ever since he was at Seattle, well, then he should already known to walk away from that. Let it be. Like your career and your money should always be top priority to anything happening like that. And I understand you get frustrated, and I understand that. I mean, you know, if he's saying the stuff that if he's saying the fan was saying the things that he was saying, it probably would, you know. I think for DK, I think it was the fact that he said he had reported this fan to the NFL so many times, and it's like the NFL didn't care. Like they didn't care of the fact of why he was reporting the guy, you know, or whatever. So I guess he just exploded. I don't know, but his ass should have went to the locker room. He had no damn business walking down there and going tell the fan nothing. Tell security, keep it moving. At that point, the game was over, so it really wasn't no reason to tell security nothing. Just go to the locker room. Let him talk to himself. Let him do what he got to do. You know, I don't get it. Like, you know, but the fans still didn't play it right. But baby, I would have fell over that wall, and I would still be in the hospital. You like, baby, y'all not gonna see me for this Christmas, so don't worry about it.
Yo, that part would have been critical, Nick.
Come visit me. Y'all come visit me at the hospital, because I ain't gonna be available for Christmas.
That's a long
you know what?
They ain't gonna be available, so y'all have to come bring me some food to the hospital.
You know what? You know, I didn't even thinking about it like that, but you know what? As being an opportunist, yeah, I get it.
Yeah, I'd have been over. I would have fell right on over that wall.
Oh wow.
That's a heavy drop. That's like a 10-foot drop. You don't know how you're gonna land. Oh no.
It's ways of falling without falling.
Right. It was a bunch of people on that sideline, so somebody would have caught him. He wouldn't have completely fell. Somebody would have caught him. Or whatever. But I mean, in a way, I do kind of feel bad for DK, but in a way, but at the same time, you got to be smart in that, you know. Your team stole a win. Really stole a win to keep y'all playoff hopes alive, and now your team not gonna have you for two important games. You know, so you don't only hurt yourself, but you also hurt your team. So I think at that moment, you became selfish because you was trying to get your point across to a fan. You know, basically letting him know you're not gonna do this, or you're not gonna say this, or you're not gonna talk to me like that, blah blah whatever. And I get it. In the real world, that's okay. But now when you in the plan in the world that you in, you know, my little world, that would have been fine for me to go down there and yank his ass up. But not your world. So I hate that for him though. But hey, it's a consequence he got to suffer from. You know, every action has a consequence. So what's there?
Yep.
But I do like the fact that Ron Tomlin saying
what
he gonna support.
She didn't cut.
Yeah.
What's up, man?
So
What's up? We talking about the DJ Metcalf situation.
Yeah, I was listening there before I hopped on. I'm with Nick. I'd have been like Ezel. My neck, my back, my neck, and my back.
That 10 feet down and oh Lord, no about all that.
Yeah, I think the guy already have an attorney.
Oh yeah, he does.
Yeah, they said him and DK got history though. They said DK reported him to the security when he was in Seattle.
Yep, he did.
Yeah, we talked
about
that.
And the NFL said they do have it on record, but the reason why they did what they did with DK was because they said that they don't want other players thinking that it's okay to do that, or whatever. But at the same time, why it's not okay for fans neither to do.
Exactly.
But that's damn near stalking.
Exactly.
Right.
I know.
Right.
You need a restraining order against the fan now. That's what we doing.
Well, generally, the NFL, if it's serious enough, they ban it from all games, not just the stadium. And so it just makes me wonder, what did he report this fan for? And if he saw that that just even makes it even worse for him. You saw this guy up there. I would have went straight to security and be like, hey, get it.
Mm-hmm.
That's all he would have had to do. Get it. And they would have grabbed the guy and took him out.
To the locker room. What are you walking down the sideline for to go meet the player, to go meet the fan and yank him up? Go into the locker room. Like your grandma and them used to say, leave that damn man alone and take your ass on in the locker room.
Mm-hmm.
You walk down there. I think that's another thing what the NFL held against DK, because he walked down there where the fan was.
Yeah.
You ain't no business. Take your butt on to the locker room.
Yeah.
Stole a damn win. Because y'all know y'all weren't supposed to win that game.
Yeah.
Damn sure it wasn't. I didn't pick them either. I picked Detroit. I will be honest with my pool. I picked Detroit.
Yeah, I had a horrible poll week this week.
Whew.
Horrible poll week.
Terrible. All the parrot in the league, terrible. Just terrible.
I went 9-7.
So. He got 45 million reasons why he shouldn't have did it.
Like I said, for 45 million reasons, you could have called me an SOB. You could have called me the N-word. You could have called me anything you want to call me for $45 million. As long as you ain't touch me.
Now you can touch me for 45 million. You can, I let you slap me upside the head 45 million. I'm falling out.
Or that's when you supposed to have boys on deck. All you gotta do is call him and say, hey, blue hat, white shirt, in the middle to the left. Snatch his ass up.
Yep. And I got you. I got you when you get out.
I got you. Because I still got my part of $5 million, so I got you. Now I ain't gonna have about $5 million. So now we all gonna be at the house.
Man, what?
Well, like I said, the good thing is he could still earn it, but he just gave the Steelers an out.
He gave them an out.
Yeah. If things don't work out for any reason, he just gave that organization an out.
Yeah, but I don't think they're gonna do it. It's not like he was George Pickens. See, like I said
before,
I was
about to say, well, shit, he did a George Pickens. Shit, he did a George Pickens. If I was Richard Sherman, though, I wouldn't even want to talk on Al no more. The way George Pickens did him.
Man. And that's the thing with him. It's like, okay, I understand Sherm, got a Super Bowl ring with the Legion of Boom, but can we keep it a buck? Sherm in his prime and George Pickens right now. George Pickens will eat Sherm up.
A lie.
Like, let's keep it a buck. You were a cover 3 corner. You played deep third. You wasn't like that, bro. You wasn't press man traveling with nobody. You wasn't Reeves. You was a bigger Asante Samuel. You know what I'm saying?
He wasn't champion.
Like that's what he was. And the Sante Samuel
either.
bad boy. Now I'm not knocking nobody. Like Sante Samuel was a bad boy, but to act like you was just like that. You wasn't no Darrell Reeves. You wasn't no Champ Bailey. You wasn't one of them type dudes where I can say, hey, make that dude disappear. You traveling. Sherman wasn't that.
Yeah, you're right.
Now, he did what he did well.
I'll give him 100% credit because of the scheme that Seattle ran.
Mm-hmm.
They had four very good DBs.
Exactly.
That meshed well together. Yeah, and linebacker. So their back seven was actually that whole defense was on point because they had a decent D line. So you were just a part of a great system, a system that I wish we had, but that's a different story.
Oh Lord, can we pray on that, please? Can we pray?
Yeah, we'll talk about that a little later. But yeah, I get it. You know, Richard Sherman, you did your thing. You know, you won your Super Bowl. You know, you played those years in it. But yeah, for you, and I what I don't like about the ex players is I like the fact that they can speak on the game and they can bring some familiarity to commentating because they were on that field. Mm-hmm. But this is a different era. You're not on the field anymore. Mm-hmm. You can talk about what a player could have, should have, would have did, but you really can't. But at the same time, don't knock these guys' abilities today. It's just like the argument between Jordan and LeBron. Mm-hmm. You know, LeBron is doing his thing in this era, but could he do the same thing back in the 90s? You know, some people say yeah, some people say no. You know,
yeah, I'm one of the ones that say no. I don't think he could have.
Yeah,
because the Pistons wasn't no joke, man. They was slick fighting out there.
So they was playing street ball out there. I keep telling
man, them boys slick fighting. Joe, what it do, baby?
It was crazy.
What's up, Joe?
What up, Joe? But don't forget too that Richard Sherman's a shock jock now too. So he probably was talking all that nonsense because of ratings. Yeah. Everybody's a shock jock now, so they want to cause controversy because that's going to tune in basically fans into their programs or whatever. So it is what it is.
Yeah.
My only thing with Richard Sherman is that, like, I don't know why he goes so hard for 49ers. I mean, I know he played there, whatever, but he didn't. You won your Super Bowl with Seattle.
Thank you.
So I just wonder if him and Seattle had some type of rift before he left, or what? Because you did your best job, your best work for your job with Seattle. By the time you got to Niners, it wasn't really, you was all right, but you wasn't the Richard Sherman that everybody knew from Legion of Boom.
Mm-hmm.
So I just wonder, did him and Seattle leave on a bad note, or what happened? Because I don't understand because even on his podcast, it's all strictly 49ers. He don't have no respect for Seattle and what Seattle doing right now. He don't have no respect for it, So I'm just what happened with them? What happened with him in Seattle? Now I do know him and Russell Wilson had an issue. I do know that, and I do know that he do not like Russell Wilson. But I don't know if that's why.
Because they ain't there no more.
Right. So I'm I don't know if that's what happened, that he got mad because they chose to keep Russell and they, let him walk, or what? I don't know, but it's weird to me. Michael Irvin, even though he never played with another team, but I do feel like if Michael Irvin had played with another team, he still would be Dallas Cowboys all the way, no matter what.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went over there and played because I wanted some more money, extra check. And I just, went over there and played because I wasn't ready to stop playing yet. But it's going to always be Dallas Cowboys. Dallas Cowboys. Same thing with Emmett. Tony Dorsett.
Emmett. Yeah, Emmett and Tony.
Drew Pearson.
Same thing with Dez.
All of them.
actually played for another team.
About Dez too. Dez left.
And you don't even hear
Look at that. Exactly.
you don't never hear the word Cardinals come out of Emmett mouth these days.
You really don't.
No.
You really
I haven't heard that word come out of his mouth in decades. I had gray hair. So
Nope.
So yeah, that's it. Well, let's get to the topic at hand.
Child.
Even though our season isn't over, our season is over.
Our playoff is over.
Yeah, all we can do is enjoy 2 more weeks of
Football.
Of Cowboys football.
The Cowboys football.
But and I hope, especially in that group talking Cowboys, I'm gonna call that group out. I shared this with that group, and I'm going to, and a lot of people. I made a couple posts in there, and a couple people have really called themselves trying to check me. But first and foremost, I was one of those Cowboy fans who, at the beginning of the year, said, "I have zero expectation for this roster, for this team." We all talked about that this year. We all talked about. I don't think none of us said we were going to win over 10 games this season.
Nope.
Did any of us say that? Did you say that?
I did before they traded Parsons. When they traded Parsons, of course, that changed. Yeah, but
yeah.
So
so I can speak for the panel when I say that, if we would have made it to the playoff, we would have overexceeded our expectations, and we would have enjoyed it. But where we're sitting at, I expected to be number 2 in the division. I didn't expect to lose as many games as we've lost, but I did expect to be number 2 in the division. I expected Washington to take a back seat because, rookie, they had a rookie starting, and the Giants are just the Giants. So,
Commanders are real old too. They're old. That's an old squad. People don't understand they're old.
Yeah,
it is
old. So they got lucky last year. We knew they were going to regress. It's just the fact that we didn't know that we will regress too. You know what I'm saying?
But think about this though, and I don't think people really understand that. When is the last time that we have had a 3rd or 4th place schedule?
Woo.
Think about it. It's been a long time.
2016? Was it 2016?
No, 2016. We was 13-3.
No, I'm saying 2015 or whatever else, because we drafted Zeke top 4.
We drafted Zeke and Dak.
Yeah.
So 2015. Yeah. So that's 10 years.
Yeah.
That's 10 years.
Lee, what it do, man?
What's up? That we have not had a first. Well, no, we had a year or 2 in there when Dak got hurt. I'll have to look that year up.
What, 2000? It was 2020.
One of those years, the year that Dak broke his leg.
That might have been 20.
That was 2020. He broke his leg against the
Giants. But let me look up the schedule there. So like I said, we've 2020.
Yeah, my cousin hit down. What's up, B?
Yeah, but we've had a 1st or 2nd place schedule damn near every year. Oh, at least for the last decade.
Yeah.
And even then, even that year, we were 2nd. We had a 2nd place schedule. No, I'm sorry, that's not right. It pulled up this year's schedule.
This is why I can't understand why Jerry's not taking this more seriously. He's not. He's just not. I don't understand.
We had a third place schedule that year in 2020. And guess who won the division? The Commanders won the division at 7-9.
Yep.
Wow.
Now because Philadelphia that Sunday night they took out the starting quarterback and everybody was upset about that.
Mm-hmm.
The Giants could have won the division or whatever, and they got upset. I remember that game.
Yeah.
It was hot.
So yeah, that's the last time we've had a third. So we've had a third place schedule. We haven't had a first or second place schedule, and in the last decade at least twice. So that says a lot. It says a whole lot right there. And think about the teams that are winning now that have had bad records last year.
Man, the Bears, the first team I thought about when you said that.
Yep.
I was thinking about New England. I was thinking about
New England too.
New
Yeah,
England.
And the Panthers. The Panthers.
And the Panthers. Yep.
So
New England might be the number 1 seed though in the AFC if Denver keeps messing up.
Yeah. Yeah.
But like I said, we are essentially, we're as far as fans, we're just watching the game because we love the Cowboys.
Mm-hmm.
So I just know that we all seen this topic all over the internet, and it kills me that we even have to keep talking about this crap.
Uh-oh.
Everybody is, the minute we lose, everything is on the quarterback.
Isn't it always though? Isn't it always? Isn't it always?
I really don't. Personally, I can't say that because, so like Baltimore, they're saying that people, they don't talk about the Ravens losing. They talk about Lamar being hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Cincinnati, they don't talk about them losing. Well, they talk about the defense losing, but they talk about Burrow being hurt.
Mm-hmm.
Let me look down the line here. Indianapolis, Daniel Jones was doing good. He got hurt, so they talking about his quarterback play. And the ultimate example of Kansas City right now. Kansas City, Mahomes is still Mahomes. They're getting their butt kicked. But do you hear anybody blaming their losses on Mahomes?
Nope.
Zero.
Nope.
Nada. Our fan base is just goofy. We got some fans that just goofy. Just call it out. They just goofy. Every time, Dak plays well, crickets, right? And as soon as we lose, he knows our defense sucks. He need to put up 40 points. What? Like, seriously?
Like, and that's realistic, dude. You can't
all the time.
Yeah, that's unrealistic. And then to keep it 100, like ain't we toward the top of the league in points scored? Like, don't
second.
You see what I'm saying? So, but unfortunately, we at the bottom of the league in points allowed. So like we scored probably, I want to say we 1 or 2 in points scored, but we dead last in points given up. So So what is Dak and Schottenheimer supposed to do with that when you giving up 30 points a game?
Yep.
You can't do anything. You can't do anything.
Yeah, that's rough, man.
You can't do nothing. You can't. There's nothing you can do about it. You know what I'm saying? But the ones that don't like Dak, that's what they're gonna constantly look at. Drew Gooden, number 1.
Nah. There's more. There's worse than Drew. Ooh, Lord, there's worse than Drew. Ooh, there's worse than Drew. Drew's a baby compared to some of these other cats. Drew's a baby.
I wasn't gonna mention his name, but
I was.
He tagged me in a couple of groups on some posts, and I went off on a post. I didn't go off because of his opinion. I went because everybody's entitled to their opinion.
Right.
So let me get that out the way. I'll
It's not
never
about
go
your
off.
opinion, though.
Yeah, it's not 100% about your opinion. But if you got 40 people saying one thing and you skip over those 40 different things and find 2 or 3 or 4 that matches your opinion, and then you tag me on it, that's what pisses me. That's what pisses me off.
That's the norm. That's the norm with some of these
Don't
guys.
tag me in some bullshit because you found somebody that thought the same thing as you. I don't like Burger King burgers, but just because I don't like Burger King burgers don't mean that the next person don't like them. I don't have to go to Burger King. So what I'm saying is, don't tag me on some shit just because you
found somebody to agree with you.
Yes.
You found somebody to agree with what you saying. And that's always been my only thing. Like, stop what we have so many fans that they only watch the game so they can point out what Dak did or may not have done, or what Dak could have done but didn't do. Okay, so I mean, so he played defense?
Damn.
So y'all want him to throw the ball. Y'all want him to throw the ball up and down the field, up and down the field, up and down the field, and we score on every possession that we have because y'all know that our defense is horrible. But yet y'all sit there and y'all won't call out the defense. Y'all gonna still if Dak would have did this, the defense didn't have to do such and such. If Dak would have did this, the defense wouldn't have had to do this. What you mean? What you mean? What?
That's what I said.
And this is my thing. So the defense supposed to come in the building, collect the check, and do nothing.
Nothing.
Boom.
Because the defense has not showed up. And we what, 15 games in?
15, brother.
It was 15, and the defense hadn't held anybody under 20 points yet. And the regular season damn near over with.
And
what the Raiders? Okay,
the Raiders were the only game.
Gino went for 238. Gino went for 238 on them, bro.
Exactly.
Gino. Yeah. So
every quarterback that plays against us has a career day for this year.
If Josh Johnson go for 300 yards, I know something.
350.
I know something.
Tomorrow's gonna be like 60 degrees in Washington too.
He gonna give us about two. He gonna get about 250 on us.
Man, if Josh Johnson go for 250 and score over 20 points, Eberflus need to be fired immediately.
Well,
Josh Johnson is a career third stringer, dude. A career third stringer. He's never been a number 2.
You know what some fans saying? Let Food stay so we can get a higher draft choice. I'm like, what?
Right. But then, like, what's so embarrassing to us is that your boy, JJ, he came here and did what he did, and then last week the Vikings only put up 16. The Vikings only put up 16 points
on the Giants.
The Giants to win the game.
Giants played him good too.
So that means that alone should tell you how bad our defense is. Because they play us, they put up career numbers, and then they go play the next week with another team, and they barely score. They barely win. So that should tell you how bad your defense is.
Look at Detroit. Look and Pittsburgh.
Yeah, look at Detroit. Yeah.
44 points against us, and barely what they get 16.
Barely.
They haven't got close to 44 after playing us.
None. None. Our defense is atrocious.
So that should tell you what your defense is.
And another thing. What's up, John? We ain't seen you in a while. Another thing, and I've seen some people talk bad about Shotty. His play calling is this, he's doing this, he's doing that. Do you not think that he makes some of the decisions that he makes
based on the defense?
Because based off the defense, going for it on our side of the ball,
going for it on our side of the field. He like,
Yeah.
shit, we ain't gonna stop him anyway.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I don't
Either
think
way
people
it go,
understand.
either way it go, we ain't gonna stop him. So in his mind,
Yeah.
like, we do better going for it on 4th and 1 and trying to get it than sitting in the defense out there and they don't get no stop and they go down the field and
Mhm.
score anyway. That's hard.
That's got to be
Yeah,
depressing as well.
That's
too.
Yeah.
depressing.
Yeah, that's
As a head
rough, man.
coach. We got one
Your
of the number
defense
one
giving up
offenses.
giving up letting them go down the field 95 yards and score.
Thank you.
Use 10 minutes of the clock to
Yep,
score.
that part. It's
I was just about
Time
to.
when they do get a stop, it's a penalty.
Yeah, I was just about to say the one thing that everybody keeps saying is that we had 3 games in the second half where we didn't score no points and this and that and other. And the
You
game that
behind.
you behind. And so I said, this is what I said. I said, let me say something to y'all. You got to pick and choose which way you go, which argument you gonna argue. So you mad at the offense, Dak in particular, because we didn't score any points in the second half of a game and we're losing. But if he does score points in the second half of a game that we're losing, you say he's past. Yeah, he's past that.
Garbage time.
And then I went back. I used the Carolina game. We go down. We take the lead. What did Carolina do for the last part of that fourth quarter? The last almost 9 minutes of the fourth quarter.
Ball control. Make sure we didn't get the ball back.
Mm-hmm.
They held the ball. The last almost the last 8 minutes and 40 seconds of the fourth quarter.
Yeah, held the ball.
That's smart.
Eberflus would have been fired after that game. He had to get the hell out. Yeah, he had to get the hell out of here behind that one.
I'd have put his ass on a Greyhound bus.
Yeah, you got to go, buddy.
With that alignment, though, when it was 4th and 4, and you got Bland 7 yards off the line of
7 yards off the ball,
and then you got basically Murray over to the left a little bit. Like, yo, dude, slide over to the right. You could have picked that ball off. But hey, what do I know? You know what I'm saying? That was crazy.
No, it's a horrible scheme. That
it's
is
terrible.
The worst. Yes, that is the worst. And then here's another thing, another argument, and we talked about it in the chat, but we'll put this out here for the rest of the world to hear. The AFC North killed us.
Mm-hmm. His former division
killed us.
Oh yeah, the NFC North. Yeah, the NFC North killed us. Yes, they did.
Every team that
I know
we
exactly what you're talking about.
North,
that post I sent you. That post I sent you when we was like, we should be familiar with everybody that he
exactly.
And they tore him up. He was like, well, they know
we should have did well against them.
Yeah, I think I did say that. Yeah, they know his tendencies. That's why they ate his ass up. That's why they ate that defense up. Now, don't get me wrong. You know, there are some times where the offense could have did this and they could have did that. You know, we could have did a lot more. But when you're losing games, you know, and let me go ahead and just pull up these scores here, because you know I don't want to tell those stories here.
You show them that stat that I shared with y'all. You should show them that. Because, hey, sometimes you got to show the stats to people. They want to make up shit. You're like, okay, you know what? Look at this stat.
So we lost to the Panthers 30-27. 27 points in the NFL should win you a game.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the Bears, I'll take that. You know, I'll take that as 100% ass whooping. We lost 31-14.
That's on the defense, too, because they couldn't stop nothing.
Yeah, they couldn't. But
Everybody
the offense could have been a little bit more.
Wide open.
But then you get down here to the Broncos. 40-40.
I take that one.
I'll take the L.
Yeah, I take the Broncos.
I'll take the L.
Yeah.
But where else have they scored 40-some points? Aren't all their games one-score games?
Yeah. I said the Raiders held them to 10 points, didn't they? Didn't the Raiders hold them to 10 points one game?
That was a Thursday night game. That Thursday night game, they played the Raiders. And I'm like, oh, we got a shot. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
All right, here's how the Raiders have won. I mean, the Broncos have won. They won 26-12, 29-28. They lost to the Colts. They lost to the Chargers 23-20. They beat the Bengals 28-3. They beat the Eagles 21-17. They beat the Jets 13-11.
Wow.
They had a shootout against the Giants, a shootout against us. And then for the rest of the season, 18, 22, 27, 24. Last two games, they put up some points.
Yeah, they lost to the Jacksonville Jaguars last week. I was surprised.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Jacksonville playing some ball, though.
I know, but hey, Jacksonville plays in a warm climate and in Denver with the altitude and the weather. I didn't expect them to win either.
Yeah, right about that.
So, Flus, what are we doing here, Playboy? Yo, this defense is trash. Trailer trash. It's awful. The scheme is bad. You're making some of these decent players look terrible.
Now, so check this out. So the last time we saw a defense this bad was Marinelli, right? Was it Marinelli?
No, that was Mike Nolan. Mike Nolan.
I'm sorry. Mike Nolan. Because Mike Nolan defense was this bad too. It was. Okay. But the point I was making was Eberflus was from that Marinelli tree. He was the linebacker coach for Marinelli. And we had to run Marinelli out of here because his coverage just didn't work. And he come here with the same damn coverages, basically. And they still don't work. Like, they didn't work then, they don't work now.
It's terrible.
And I think the problem, so here's the problem that I have with the defense. Not only can you not cover, but you can't tackle.
Yep. It's like they coach. Like, they are terribly coached. Like, you look at their technique. Yeah, like this Chargers game, tight end got the ball out loose like a loaf of bread. Nobody punching at the ball. On these short mid to short yardage situation, nobody playing the sticks. We 8 yards off the ball on 3rd and 3.
Exactly. Technique is
like, dude, what are we doing? Like in the Minnesota game, like I think one of the 4th downs we went on, somebody played the sticks. Dak checked it down. They was right there to make the tackle, make the tackle short, turnover on down. They checked the ball down on us. It's another 3-4 yards.
Exactly.
Well, all you gotta do is get it to the flats on us, and you got 7-8 yards right there.
So I was like, dude, the defense is badly coached. Like, the press man technique is terrible. Like, everything. Like, nobody's playing the sticks. Guys are wide open. They can't get lined. How we can't get lined up? And in the Minnesota game, when Shada had called the timeout because he flew out. How we this late in the season, guys still can't get lined up?
That will route last week too. That will route for a touchdown.
Yeah.
Fault is it hookers? Is it Diggs? I'm like, well, if y'all had good communication, it would have been nobody's fault. That's another thing.
Thank you.
Our communication is bad.
The communication is terrible. It's terrible. It's terrible.
Well, it looks like just, for those of us who understand and know football, it looks like that either they should have been it looks like they were lined up in a cover 2, and they're trying to play like it's a cover 3. In actuality, we should have been in a cover 4.
Yeah, that's what we should have been in.
Yeah, we should have been in a cover 4.
That's what we should have been in.
So that's what I'm saying. The scheme is just horrible. You got your linebackers playing middle in a cover 2. You got your linebackers dropping back 15, 20 yards. The check down is there. You have nobody in the flats. In the flats. And everybody knows when we're playing zone. We don't disguise crap.
Thank you. I'm like, they know when we playing zone. They know what zone we playing, and ain't even hiked the ball yet.
All you gotta do is go on motion. If they playing in man of zone or not. All you gotta do is go on motion.
Well, you can still disguise it.
Yeah, you still disguise it.
You can still play man. You can still play man while if somebody goes in motion, you can still play man over there. The linebacker's just going to be covering a slot person, or they're going to be covering a back. but you can still play man. But shit, with us, all the quarterback got to do is walk into the line of scrimmage. He know what we doing.
You know exactly what we're
nobody
doing.
in motion.
Because it's not everything is so simple though. It's simple. There's nothing confusing about our defense. Everything is simple. That's why I tell everybody I think our first pick needs to be a Mike linebacker because we have no communication at all. The communication is bad. It's bad, really bad. And you need somebody out there to direct traffic. And we don't have that right now. We do not have it. And it's bad. You need a coach on the field. And we don't have it. Unfortunately, we don't. And that's bad. We got a great offense and our defense is terrible.
So let me bounce this off of y'all. So Eberflus been moved up to the booth, right? And they letting White Cotton make the on-field in-game adjustments. Do y'all think this is an audition for White Cotton to take over the defense?
It might be. Might be. I mean, but he failed if that's the case.
I was gonna say I don't see no adjustment. I see it's getting worse in the second half than we do in the first half.
Yeah. Because I kind of think Shotty want White Cotton to be the DC. It kind of fits with what he's been doing on the offensive side of the ball. Like you got an O-line coach as your offensive coordinator. It would make sense for him to have a D-line coach as a defensive coordinator because he likes to play from the trenches out. You know what I'm saying? So I'm there, and I don't know how I feel about White Cotton. I know Robert Saleh likes him, so I guess that's a plus. But I don't know.
I told you all in the chat who I want. I want Brian Flores or Matt Patricia.
Yes,
I said that already. Matt Patricia's doing a hell of a job at Ohio State, and I think
that boy got Ohio State looking good, boy.
Brian Flores will come with his attitude. That's what I want: the attitude, the toughness. Play like your coach. Right now, we playing like our coach, and it's having a really bad effect on morale. You can tell they don't really want to be out there playing.
Yeah, they don't believe in the system. Like they're not buying in. And I hate to say it, I mean, Trayvon was right. Trayvon is right. Now he handled it badly, but he was right. He was right.
You know, somebody else. Yeah, I take Cleveland's defensive coordinator.
Oh yeah, he's good too.
Absolutely, I would absolutely take him. Yes,
Swartzy, I take Swartzy too.
Yeah, I take Swartz.
Yeah, it's a lot of DCs I would take. Just get just the one we got to go.
The last
the good news is this: we can't get no worse.
Boom. So we go definitely improve next year.
Yeah, we definitely gonna improve, but we can't get no worse.
I don't know, man.
You said a mouthful right there.
Though, it's been bad though. Ever since the Green Bay game, like we talked about that in the chat too. Ever since the Green Bay loss, our defense has not been the same.
Nah,
our defense has not been the same since that Green Bay loss. I don't know, is it psychological with some of the players, but we have not been the same since that loss.
Yeah.
That's why I'm saying bring in Brian Flores, who's a no-nonsense type of guy, get in the player's face and let him know right from wrong. We need somebody like that. Matt Patricia.
I've been hearing the guy from Denver too, the secondary coach from Denver.
Yeah, he's good.
I heard his name a couple times.
Leonard.
Yeah. They start with an L.
Yeah, Leonard. I can't remember his first name, but I know exactly who you're talking about. He actually came in an interview for the DC job last year. They said
he did.
Yeah, they said on the low he came in and talked to basically Jerry and Shotty about, coming in and being the DC. So I don't know. All I know is we need a new one because Flus got to go.
Yeah, that was Jerry doing right there. Flus.
Exactly. How you gonna hire a DC before you hire your head coach?
Thank you.
And let the head coach do that.
Let the head coach build his staff. like every other GM does.
That's the thing. Jerry has his hands in everything. He needs to just step back a little bit. What is it about Jerry not being able to step back? What is it about his ego that's not letting him just take a step back? That's my problem too. Like, step back. What's the problem? You ain't got to have your hands on him. Why, you want everybody to think you're as smart as Jimmy Johnson? You still on that trip again? Just step back.
Just chill out. Like, and you gonna get the credit. Like, you, especially with you hiring Shotty. Everybody was already laughing at you for hiring Shotty. If you let Shotty build this team the way he wants to. I mean, because I don't care what nobody say. I love the offense. I think the offense is cool, right? So if he can do the same thing with the defense, a physical defense that's whooping ass up front, because that's what he want to do. He want to build a physical defense that's dominating in the trenches. If he can get that done, we cooking with grease.
There's only one problem I have with the offense. It's not really a problem with the offense. I just don't understand why the blueprint's not playing. That's the only thing. We could use his speed too. I don't understand why he's not playing. I don't understand. I understand that Shotty likes bigger running backs, but why isn't he playing? That's my thing.
Well, Nuclear Taco, we 100% understand our season is over, but that does not mean that we're still not Cowboy fans.
Exactly.
That still does not mean that we're going to watch the game on Thursday and the following Monday after that, whatever time they put us on the schedule. You know, you got some realistic fans right here. We're talking about what's going to happen, what we need to improve for next season. You know,
don't choke, Bird Game. Don't choke. Eagle fan.
Well, I can't. Oh my God, man. I can't wait. I can't wait. I can't wait.
Oh, I cannot wait.
I can't wait.
Oh,
I can't wait, boy. Woo, boy, I'm unloading. I'm unloading the clip. Because this thing about the Philly fans really think they're going back to the Super Bowl and they are really trash. Like, y'all are really garbage.
They talk about us more than we talk about them. That's They talk about us every day.
Every day. Obsessed.
It's crazy. Where's Jeff?
Obsessed. Look. And this thing won 30 years and counting. We won our fifth Super Bowl. We won our fifth Super Bowl 30 years ago.
That's all right. Catch up then. Catch up.
Yeah, we won our fifth Super Bowl 30 years. You can't catch a dude that's been still for 30 years. That says a lot about you.
Catch up, yo.
That says a lot about you.
Come on.
What'd you say? We've been still for 36 years.
Yeah, we in a coma, dude. 30, we still for 30. That's a coma. We in a coma, dude. You can't catch a dude in a coma.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? They always talking. The Eagle fans always talking, man. Always talking.
Hey, like how far behind are you when we can take 30 years off of you and you ain't even close? Like you ain't even close to catching us, dude.
Exactly. They still got to catch the Giants and then the Commanders.
You got to catch the Commanders first.
Exactly.
And the Commanders had a longer drive than us, and you can't catch them.
Exactly. They talking smack. You know what I'm saying? Like we, like
you know what? So I'm gonna go on and put this out there.
You know what I'm saying?
Your running back that you've been putting under center for the last 2 years,
man. What?
He's been exposed.
He really has been.
He's been exposed that his ass can't throw.
Mm-hmm.
The only
he got one route. That's the go ball. He can throw the go ball.
That 9 route.
He can throw the goal.
Yeah, that's all he do is throw that go ball.
That 9 route.
And he can throw a slant every now and then.
That's my guy right there. What it do, man? He a Niners fan, man.
Hey, what's up, man? But
yeah.
You got and we said this last year, even when y'all won the Super Bowl. We said that last year that you have a quarterback, you got a running back who is actually your quarterback.
Man, what?
Now I'm giving
I'd have pressed charges. I'm gonna press charges on for impersonating a quarterback.
Y'all know what it is though? That RPO. When they was running an RPO a couple of years in a row, that's what got them over. And then they got Saquon coming in with the RPO.
That O-line, man. That O-line what got them over. The O-line was. That O-line was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
2,000 yard rusher. Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm gonna give them all the credit in the world. That defense was on point last year.
There was.
That O-line was on point last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that tush push got y'all probably maybe 40% of y'all win.
Mm-hmm.
Well, guess what? Probably ain't gonna be around next year.
That Diddy push is not gonna be here. That Diddy push is not gonna be here. We're gonna get rid of that Diddy push.
That running back gonna have to read some defenses next year. That running back gonna have to read some defenses come postseason, really.
So Nuclear Taco, we wasn't even on Philly.
We wasn't.
We wasn't on you when you got on this show.
They got to make themselves relevant. Yeah, they got to make themselves
relevant. You go catch all this smoke.
He need to get some smoke too. Yeah, they got a 2-game winning streak, and he talking smack. Wayne's on vacation, but he wasn't coming on here either talking smack. He was worried about the Raiders. He was worried about the Raiders too. I'm like, yo, you worried about the Raiders? Yo,
you worried about the Raiders' second team.
The Raiders. Come on, Philly. Like you said, brother, come on, Philly. Yo. See, that's why they don't like us, because we don't care about Philly like that. They care more about us than we care about them.
I could kill us by 10. I spot 21 points.
You ain't worried about no Philly.
Like, why we talking, bro?
And granted, we might not get on here every week, because life be lifing.
Yep, life be life,
and stuff happens. But we've been doing this shit for years. We've been coming on here talking about football for years. We ain't just one of them just pop up podcast people. We've been doing this for years.
And we football fans.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing it for a decade. So I've been talking about my Cowboys for a decade. So, I'll take it. I'll take the good and the bad. But I just know that, I don't think that we'll be this bad next year. I guarantee you that Philly ain't winning the division.
A matter of fact, Foxy, it wasn't even the Eagles. It was the 49ers that we would actually compete with the last 4 years. It wasn't even the Eagles.
It wasn't the Eagles. It was the 49ers. It was the 49ers that were sending us home, man.
It was the 49ers. It wasn't the Eagles.
Yeah.
He could give a damn about an Eagle. Get the hell out, man, please. It was the 49ers, man. It was the 49ers.
But that's they claim to fame, though, Boog. They claim the fame is hating on the Cowboys. Like, that's what they are known for. Them sandwiches and hating on the Cowboys.
And the jail in the stadium.
And the jail in the stadium because they ignorant.
They're ungrateful fans. They're ungrateful. Philly fans are ungrateful.
And you know what kills me about Philly fans and Washington fans? They could be playing the Mean Machine from the movie, and then they'll scream after the game, "We want Dallas. We want
Dallas.
We hate the Cowboys." They come out with a cheer, 100 people deep. We hate the Cowboys. Like, really? What are we doing?
How we end up in this?
Like, damn, we don't need to play off for 3 weeks. What we doing?
Y'all playing Adam Sandler and company, but y'all wasn't talking about we want Dallas. So come on now.
Yeah, the Giant fans are not even that bad. Giant fans don't even say nothing.
Nah, Giants don't even say nothing.
The Eagles, the Commanders and the Eagle fans, they're the ones that always be chirping about the Cowboys. I bet you the first week they play in the playoffs, they're gonna say something about the Cowboys. I guarantee.
And I think another thing that they really don't understand is that we don't give two shits about them jokes. We've been hearing the same jokes for 20-something years.
The same jokes.
Exactly.
The same.
We brush them off. We brush them off the shoulder. We don't
the same jokes. Come up with some new ones.
Please come up with some new ones. I want to laugh too.
Man.
Damn, you see this, man? We wasn't even thinking about Philly now. Here we go. You know what I'm saying?
Here we go.
We had to pivot now. We had to pivot to Philly. Ain't that something?
So yeah.
I had the Eagles fan tell me, no, actually we got the same amount of rings because we got 3 NFL championship rings. I almost died.
I saw that. I said, now we counting rings that doesn't have to do with the Super Bowl. I said, what?
Pre-merger rings, right? But you gonna tell me my rings old, but you want to count pre-merger rings? These rings obsolete, dude. Like we don't.
Yeah, those are like friendship rings. We count friendship.
Man,
rings.
What
we doing?
You know what? I'm gonna give a little bit more credit than friendship rings. Those are engagement rings.
Yeah, engagement ring, promise ring.
You want to count engagement ring, and you've been engaged like 4 times before you finally got married.
Oh man!
Oh man!
Philly. We gotta give some holiday joy because you know they hate Santa Claus too.
Man, thank you. Who booed Santa Claus, bro?
They booed Santa Claus. And then after that said, Dallas, we hate you. After that boo Santa Claus. I'll never forget that clip. Like, really? And that was in the 70s. And all those parents had kids, then they had kids, and now look what we got.
Man.
That's what we got. Yo, Kev, what up, Kev? Happy holidays, brother.
What did it do, Kev?
Oh, man, that was funny. That was funny.
Well, but I definitely tell you what though. Like I said, you know, we'll get off Philly right now and get back to business. You know, talking about, you know, fans, you know, I 100%, you know, I'm gonna support my Cowboys no matter what.
Yeah.
No matter what, I'm gonna support them. I'm gonna talk about them when they do bad. I'm gonna talk about them when they do good. But for some of our fan base, you can really tell that a lot of people, there's a difference between watching football and understanding football.
Preach.
And when
Preach.
you understand football, you'll be able to say, like we talked about earlier, you know, our offense couldn't do this and couldn't do that because the coach didn't have no faith in the defense. You know, there's a lot of strategy to football. There's a lot of strategy to coaching. You know, you don't just like who got mad the other day because somebody went for 2 and they was up real big. What game?
Philly and Washington.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was crazy.
Yeah. You know, there's a strategy to everything. Did I agree with them going for 2? No, I did not. But that's
it's
what
Philly,
but it's part of strategy.
Yeah,
They
got. Hey, you see this comment? You see this comment, Kevin? Just put that up.
This one.
Yeah.
Man, dude, why it gotta be future alimony payments, bro? You gonna need Jesus.
She just left, but we're gonna screenshot this and send it to her.
Oh, that's funny as hell.
I know we got one of her good friends on here. Yolanda, you see this? You see this right here?
Kevin putting in that bid right now.
Man, Kevin Steph Curry in that thing, boy, shooting that thing from the logo, Jack.
Oh, yes, he is.
He might be shooting that from the tunnel. The hell with the logo.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, man. We need this line. This is a good. Ooh, thank you, Philly. Thank you, Philly.
What he said, I just love to make y'all laugh.
What do y'all think about the whole Tyler Smith thing moving to left tackle? Like,
should have been happened. Should have been happened.
Against it though. He's a better guard than left tackle though. Don't y'all?
We can draft a guard like left tackles in this league. Good left tackles in this league are very hard to find, and he is a good left tackle. He is a good left tackle.
All-pro guard though. He's an all-pro guard.
He can be an all-pro left tackle too, bud.
Y'all don't think it? See,
it sounds like he don't want to move to left tackle.
He don't. He'd rather play guard. And then with Guyton being on IR, I mean, this is good for some other players, but don't forget, it took actually Tyron Smith 2.5 years to actually learn how to be an effective left tackle.
Yeah, and Guyton took a step forward. Like, don't get me wrong, Guyton took a step forward, but I think Guyton should be at right tackle. I think Guyton is a natural right tackle. I think he'll be better at right tackle. You know what I'm saying?
How about Nate Thomas though? What are we gonna do about Nate Thomas? Because Nate Thomas,
I'd keep him as a swing
tackle.
Thank you, Nate. I think I love Nate as a swing tackle, but we need to. I don't hell if they want to use one of these 2 ones on the man. Look, if you want to get a left tackle or a guard or something, if you want to address the O-line again with one of these, I'm with it.
But why in the first round though? We need defense. I want Sony Styles. We need a Mike linebacker. I want Sony Styles, and then I want a cornerback or a defensive end. I don't want no more offensive linemen in the first
man.
Part of the draft.
I'm just saying, man. But you know they saying with them boys. I gotta watch Texas Tech. Have y'all seen Texas Tech? They say them boy D line something serious.
Texas Tech got a good D line. They got a good front.
Yeah,
seven. It's good.
Okay, yeah. So because I heard about them too. They said we get anybody off that D line would be good.
But shoot, Ohio State got a good D line too. Miami does too.
Miami do too. Man, I won't. That's who I want, but I don't think he's gonna be on the board by the time we pick up Bane Jr.
Talking about Bane?
Yeah.
But the other one is just as good as Bane, though, because he got more bend.
I got you.
He has more bend, and that's what we need, a defensive end with some bend.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? The power's good, but I want somebody with some bend that can bend right around that end and get to the quarterback, man. That's what we're missing, too. If you look at our defense, we can't rush the pass on a consistent basis.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Every quarterback sits back there in the pocket like 3 to 4 seconds, and then our DBs can't cover that long. Nobody's gonna cover that long.
Nobody DB can cover that long. Yeah, but I really think this scheme got a lot to do with that, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think if we get a new D coordinator, I think this defense will look totally different. You know what I'm saying? I don't think we need to just. I ain't gonna say sell out. But I think we can afford to get an old lineman and go defense with them 2 ones. And if we get the right DC in there.
The second pick, which is Green Bay pick, if you want to go old lineman and we can get another D lineman, trade down then. Trade down with somebody, get some extra picks, then we can afford to get another old lineman. Because old lineman in the second round is just as good. So if we can actually trade the second pick and accumulate more picks, I'm good with that.
That may happen. That may happen because you always got somebody trying to get back in the first round. You know what I'm saying? So that may happen, man.
I'll take that because looking at the defense, because I look at a lot of the games, I rewind them on NFL Network. So I rewind them, I listen to basically what the announcer's saying. Then I'm viewing, I'm like, yo, where's the communication? And then you look at the other games, the middle linebackers are always communicating. We don't have that. The communication stinks. The communication on our defense stinks, and that's why I said Sony Styles and maybe even C.J. Allen, Anthony Hill Jr. from Texas. We need a middle linebacker that can actually put people in the right positions and communicate. That's why I said with the first pick, I would love a Mike linebacker. And Sony Styles is 6'4", like 245. Yo, that's LVE type size. And we haven't really had a Mike linebacker since LVE actually retired. Actually, he was decent.
Yeah.
LVE was decent. It was just his neck and the vertebrae.
His neck. If he was good, man. He was good. Like you said, his neck. He couldn't really stay on the field. That neck was kind of, But if he was good though. When he was good, he was good. Like he was really good.
Yeah. He was what, the lone wolf? Ooh!
Yeah, the wolf hunter.
He was good.
He was fun.
I like that.
Whatever. I'm more apt to get a stud D end. I think that we got 3 good tackles. If we keep all 3 of these tackles, we got 3 good tackles. I would get a stud D end.
Yes, what
not these refurbished. Yeah, not one of these refurbished ones that we've been bringing in over the last couple of years. I'd get a stud D end. I'm with you. I would get a stud middle linebacker, and I need 2 safeties.
Yeah, definitely need safeties.
Caleb Downs, man.
I wish, but he gonna go in the first 4 picks, first 5
You think?
picks.
Dang, you think? Wait, I don't know. He might, bro, because he like that.
Yo, he's like that for real. He's, he's a cheat code because he's so cerebral too. He's
exactly. That's what I love about him. That's what I love about him, man. Like he play up here. That's what I love about him. Yes, sir. And we need that bad.
That's why him and Sony Styles, man. If there was a way we could get both of them, but I know it's not. I know there's no way. But you know what? Like I said, Fox, when you was away, we need a pass rusher too because we can't put consistent pressure on the quarterback. And you're gonna have quarterbacks sitting back there for like 4 seconds, patting the ball, waiting for the wide receivers to get open. Herbert did that. The last game, Herbert was back there comfortable. I said, damn.
Every quarterback that we play is back there comfortable. The only quarterbacks that I remember us putting some pressure on was Washington.
That put a little bit on Mahomes.
And
Put a little bit on Mahomes. Yeah.
Washington and Mahomes.
And Hurts too. They put some on Hurts as well.
They put some on Hurts. Yeah.
Well, that's not hard. It's not hard to put pressure on Hurts. He can't.
He can't read.
And I like Jalen as a person. I think he's a great guy. I think I'm not talking about him. I'm just being a scout right now. If he can't escape up the middle,
Mm-hmm.
then what else does he have?
Mm-hmm.
And that's a legitimate question.
He's been running like that since he played at Bama in Oklahoma, though. That's what he does. I mean, I thought he refined his passing when he went to Oklahoma a little bit, but
He
sometimes
did.
the coverages may actually, him reading man versus zone, that's his issue too.
He can't throw against zone.
Yeah, he had trouble. He had trouble deciphering them zones, man. So he will eat that ball up.
And Anthony Jefferson, we didn't have a passion on defense that I see. You know what? And I tell you somebody now that I hate that we lost.
Which one?
D-Law?
D-Law.
Mm-hmm.
Lewis too. We missed
J. Lou too. Yeah.
J.
Lou too.
Damn, we missed him, J. Lou, and Parsons. Yo, what?
But I think D-Law he was that elder spokesman on that defense.
Mm-hmm.
He was that leader in the locker room on the defense that we probably need. Because he would say some outlandish shit during his interviews and stuff.
He was tired. We was tired.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that he was that guy who, I think that he was that glue that kept that defense together.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm with you. There are times that I miss Parsons, and there are times that I didn't.
I miss Parsons personally. I really do, because it's not just him. It's not just the pass rush. It's basically he can track you down and whatever else. And they had the game plan against him. Right now, they're not game planning against nobody. They like, you know what? We got 5 seconds to throw the ball. We ain't worried about the pass rush. Let's go get him.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And that's why I said there are times when I miss him. There are times I don't. If he would have been here, then we wouldn't have got Kenny Clark.
We wouldn't have got Quentin Williams either.
Yeah, we wouldn't have got Quentin Williams.
Yeah, so that's my thing. Like I wanna hold tight and see what these 2-1s bring us next year. So if we get a stud DN that can run the QB down the pair of Ezraku, because Ezraku was a steal in the second round. Oh, but I think we need to get somebody to put on the side of him though.
Yeah, so just gotta get stronger.
Yeah. But I mean, he undersized. He was about 240, 245. So you know what I'm saying. But if we can get a stud DN to come off that other edge, I think we'd be all right.
Now let me ask you a question. Right. How about cornerback? Because everybody, I listen a lot online on X and all these other commentary, and everybody keeps saying we need a cornerback as well. So what do y'all think about that?
I think that this is just my personal opinion. Yeah, I think we need a secondary coach, and I think I think that our 2 high-priced corners need to get healthy.
I think Diggs gone, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Diggs out of here, and I'm slick with it. Give me the cap money. Go on, do what you need to do. Give me the cap money, and we can go. We need to get younger and fast on the back end, bro. We do.
Yeah, I like the speed. I like the speed too on the back end. We need that.
Yeah.
I don't. In my opinion, I wouldn't re-sign Clowney. I think that we brought in too many C plus B players in free agency. If we're gonna bring it, if we talk about bringing in a Patrick Surtain Jr. or a Myles Garrett or what's the guy's name from the Raiders?
Crosby.
People like that. The kid from Cincinnati. If we talk about bringing in Trey Henderson, we talk about bringing in players like that. Yeah, I'll jump on them in a heartbeat. But Clowney he did for us what he needed to do for us, but it's time to get younger.
I still want Bradley Chubb, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I still want Chubb, man. I think if we could have pulled that Chubb trade off at the deadline, I think things would have been a little different too.
Why not go after Jalen Phillips? He's a free agent. He's gonna be a free agent now, unless you want to go back and sign with Philly. You think they're gonna put a price tag? I mean, transition tag on him?
I don't know. They might, because I know he played under Fangio, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So he might want to stay with Fangio.
So what do you think we're gonna do with Pickens?
Franchise tag.
I think they're gonna.
Yeah, I think he getting tagged.
Then they're gonna put the tag on him and then sign him to a long-term deal.
Yep, that's what I think too. But you can't let Pickens get out the building, dude. Like,
nah, you can't. He's an all-pro wide receiver, just going to the Pro Bowl too. So no.
Yeah,
and he loves it in Dallas though. He loves playing in Dallas.
He eating.
He having fun. He got a real quarterback. You got a real.
Yeah, he eating. Yeah, he didn't have no quarterback in Pittsburgh.
Somebody say he should go to the Raiders. I'm like, Raiders have no quarterback. Why would he want to go to the Raiders? For the
you
money?
Think he crashed out in Pittsburgh? Let him go.
He gonna crash out in Vegas.
He gonna crash out.
Vegas has no quarterback. When other fans talk, I'm like, do you understand? It's not about the money. It's about the opportunity to play with a quarterback, a top 10 quarterback.
Yep.
You can't do that.
And Jerry gonna pay him. Jerry gonna take care of him, man. He gonna.
All money's not good money. All money's not good money. Think about that, man. Pickens is going to stay. Pickens likes it here. Him and CD have a great relationship anyway. They just need to stop hanging out, going to clubs, and all that. Just missing curfew.
That's an easy one, Joe.
Right.
Terrence Steele.
Yep.
Steele.
That's unanimous.
Yeah, Terrence Steele.
That's that. What's that game show? The 20,000 pyramid square.
Yeah.
And we would all sit across from each other, and that was the last one. That'd have been the easiest one. Terrence Steele.
Man, what? Terrence Steele. And that was the reason. And that was the reason I was saying, Guyton need to go to right tackle. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Tyler left, Guyton at right, and I let Hoffman start at guard, left guard. Yeah. Hoffman, I think Hoffman ready, man.
I think Bass is starting right now at guard.
Yeah, I think I like Hoffman better than Bass.
I like Hoffman better too.
You do?
Yeah, I think I like Hoffman.
And I will let Thomas be the swing.
Be the swing
tackle. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then and then I would go, and this is where I think that people don't really appreciate them Division II schools. I'd go pick up one of them little guards off from San Diego State or something like that. You know, I'd in the 6th or 7th round, because them boys be balling.
Yeah.
I'd pick up somebody like that, bring him in, develop them to be a backup guard or a backup center or interior. Let me take that back. I'd bring him as an interior lineman. As an interior line, somebody that could play center and guard. And develop them there. But yeah, Joe Thomas, he needs to go to swing. And like you said, Guyton needs to go to right. Smith needs to go to left.
Well, we do have 3 fifth-round draft choices. So if they wanted to go down to San Diego State, one of them type of schools to get a guard, they could if they wanted to.
So what y'all think the compensatory picks gonna look like?
That's it. It's gonna be 3 5th-round and 1 6th, I believe, or 1 7.
Okay. Damn. I thought we'd get some. I thought we would have got something for Law. We ain't get no compensatory picks for these.
They said we gonna get compensatory picks, but they all gonna be damn near in the 5th round.
Oh man.
I know. I said the same thing. I said, damn, nothing in the 3rd or 4th.
Yeah, I just knew we'd get a 3rd for D-Law, losing D-Law.
I'm like, damn, all the free agents we be losing, that's it? Who's doing the calculation? It seems like other teams get like a high 3rd or 4th.
Yeah.
Like, yo, who's doing the calculations? What's going on here? It's crazy. Not unless they're going to trade somebody on the D-line. Not unless they get rid of one of Kenny Clark or OC. Not unless they trade one of them to get a higher draft choice. I don't know.
But like I said, it's a couple of cats that I think up for getting traded. Like Tolbert may get traded. I think Diggs still may get traded. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, but
Tolbert doesn't have any trade value right now. He hasn't played in like the last 4 games, right?
Nah, he haven't.
He hasn't played.
If Florida took that spot.
Yo, Flo Go. That's what I call him.
Yeah, if Florida took that spot, dude. Yeah, he took that.
Flogo was good, man. He's fast. He being actually a third wide receiver on the team is good.
Mm-hmm.
And to be honest with you, that actually missed him in the second half of that Charger game.
Yeah, and that hit was dirty, man. They knew what he was doing because Flo was killing him. Flo was killing them.
And then they had bracket coverage really on Lamb and Pickens in the second half. They had bracket coverage. They said, well, that don't have his third wide receiver, so we're going to eat in the second half. And that's why the Cowboys didn't score.
Yeah.
And fans go at that. I'm like, wait a minute, Flo wasn't out there. And then Ferguson is not like a yak monster either. So they know that.
Nah, he not.
And that's why fans sometimes are saying the most outrageous things about Dak Prescott. They don't look at the situation. They never look at the situation.
They 100% don't look at the situation. We could have scored points on that 4th and 1 that we didn't get.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They gave it the 40 ounce. They gave it the 40 ounce.
Yeah. They gave it the boy. Oh boy, and he didn't get that half a yard.
But I'm gonna keep it a book. That was a slick play call, man. The Chargers they played it. They played it pretty good.
People don't realize that Chargers they got a top 7-8 defense in the league.
Yeah, top 3 pass defense.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. Mm-hmm. A lot of fans don't watch other teams. They just focus on the Cowboys. They don't focus on the other teams. Man, I love watching football so I can understand what these other teams are doing. A lot of other fans don't do it.
Mm-hmm.
They don't do it. That's the problem.
And even if they do not understand football concepts.
Oh, shoot. Back to the goofiness.
Nah, I'm keeping it a buck. They do not understand football concepts. And I hate to keep going back to the subject. The thing that kills me is that they talk all this shit about our quarterback. When if you get on the experts, there's not an expert that you don't see on TV that says that our quarterback is a bad quarterback.
Nah.
Nope.
Even when I first met you, Mr. Cowboy, you used to jump on Dak's ass and this and that and other.
I did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I did.
And you had every right to.
Yeah.
You know? But he's improved over these last couple of years.
Yes,
he has. And that was one of the things I said on my show. I was like, I was one of the first ones to criticize Dak, right? But when Dak is like Dak has elevated himself this year, like the level of play, the throws, the way he's seeing the field, the way he's seeing the coverages. Like, dude, you can't deny it. Like, it's top tier QB play. And I think a lot of people get caught up on the name and they so used to hating on Dak and bashing them. They don't want to, they get blinded. But you just looking at football and how this kid is playing, dude, stop. Like, Dak play is playing top tier QB this year.
Exactly. Like, we needed that in 2022 against the 49ers on the road.
We did.
If we would have had Dak back in 2022 against the 49ers, we'd have beat the 49ers.
Oh, yeah.
Well, just, and think about it. And y'all know I'm not an if guy. I'm not a what if guy. If we would have had another 4 wins under our belt, where would Dak's name be in the MVP conversation?
He'll win it.
He'd be up there. He'd be up there. He'd be up there. He'd definitely be up there.
I think Dak would have got it. Yeah, I think Dak would have got it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think Dak would have got it, dude.
He should have got it last year.
Talking about though, they last year he was healthy.
23 he should have got. They gave it to Lamar.
Yeah.
They gave it to Lamar.
I think that Buffalo game kind of did him in because we know the Buffalo got smoked. Even though it wasn't his fault, the defense gave up a million yards rushing. Yeah, but you know.
That Buffalo game was crazy. That Buffalo game was crazy. And that's what I tell fans too. It's easy for us to always blame Jerry Jones, right? About not going to the NFC Championship game, but situation of football at times we haven't been really good. We haven't been. We haven't been good in situational football in key moments of certain games, and that's been killing us.
Well, and that's another thing I like about Shotty. Like the situation of football on offense has been pretty good. We can't stop nothing. Like we can't stop
a nosebleed
nothing.
right now.
We can't stop a nosebleed, dude. Like and you talking like the last 2 minutes of the half, we one of the best in the league.
Oh my God.
We one of the best in the league, dude.
We couldn't get the Chargers off the field, and that's why we couldn't
get them off the field. They punted one time. They punted one time in 4 quarters, dude. Once. And I was like, dude, this is terrible.
I like McCarthy, but McCarthy, just his game management and the penalties. We still in the top 5 in penalties, but still McCarthy with those penalties, man. That's in his basically time of possession, the game management with time of possession that was killing us.
But a lot of them penalties on the defensive side of the ball, though. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of them penalties on the defensive side of the ball.
Oh my God, how we gonna fix this defense, man? That's what we need.
A D coordinator.
We need. That's what we need.
We need a D coordinator.
Defense, because this is crazy. We should have at least 10 wins right now if we had a better defense. We have 10 wins right now. I think we have 10 wins right now if we had a better defense.
Yeah.
But we don't.
Now
we're gonna be sitting on the couch. Now we're gonna be sitting on the couch now. It's crazy.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Like I'm very curious to see which direction they're gonna go. I hope Jerry get out of Shotty's way and let him go get a D coordinator and let Shotty build this team, because I really like the direction Shotty's going, like with the physicality and the culture, really the culture. You know what I'm saying? So him and Dak has done an amazing job of leading this team. You know what I'm saying? And that's another thing, like I was saying about Dak, like he need to pick the team up and put it on his back and all that. I honestly felt like Dak made a step towards that this year. He just didn't have a complete team to put on his back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He tried in the Detroit game. He tried, but they kept going at the edges. And I tell fans that all the time. I said, what do you want him to do? What do you want him to do? They keep going at the edges. That's the weakest point on an offensive line. What do you want him to do?
Yeah. Them tackles got whooped. Got whooped. They got whooped.
And if you get the pressure on the outside and up the middle, you know you're gonna be jittery. You know you're gonna be jittery as a quarterback.
Yeah, anybody would. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, anybody would.
And then, like I go back to my statement I just said more than once on this show tonight. People do not understand football concepts. If your quarterback can't step up and throw the ball, then he's gonna get sacked. The ball is gonna sail some way. He's not gonna be as accurate as people want you to be, especially if you're running the ball. And then because of he doesn't have time, and we sitting on these slants. I mean, at one point, and this is the only thing I didn't like about Shotty this year, that we got so used to throwing these slants to Pickens that teams started sitting on them. You know, so like I said, people, I'm not saying I understand everything about football. I'm not saying as a group on here that we understand everything about football. But before you start complaining about what a team is doing and isn't doing, understand football concepts. Understand the difference between 3rd and 1 and 3rd and 4, what a defense is going to do. So look and see what other teams do against us on 3rd and 4. Their corners are sitting 7-8 yards back.
They're in your face.
You know, things like that. That's the difference between watching football and watching football.
Yeah. So I'm gonna speak to the detractors out there that's pointing out the scoreless second halves. So in Shotty's offense, running the ball is very important. Like you hear Dak say that Javonte Williams was the key to the offense, right? Yep. So that run game is very important. It sets up play action. Like Shotty speaks a lot about marrying the run and the pass. He needs the runs to look like the passes on play action, yada, yada, yada. But when you behind because your defense can't stop a nosebleed, at some point you're gonna have to abandon the run game.
Yeah.
At some point. You know what I'm saying? You can do it here and there, but you can't really run the ball like you want to down 10, 14 points mid-third, early fourth quarter because you can't afford to eat up clock. You need to score quick. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you get 7 and you know they probably gonna come and get at least 3. Right, they gonna at least get a field goal and they get the ball back. So I'm just like that the defense really, I feel like it really hindered Shotty in his play calling because his offense is a run first offense for the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like he has to run the ball for that offense to be effective.
Nah, you make great points. You should tell all the fans, the detractors, to go back and watch the Charger game. Then you can see what the Chargers was doing, milking the clock, forcing the Cowboys to change their hand because they wanted to run the ball, but they really couldn't.
They couldn't.
That Charger
you
game,
can't run the ball. Something like you said, if somebody milking the clock, dude, you can't run the ball.
You can't. Yeah. You cannot. Oh, why he's not? What they say? What one of these cats say? Why he's not the quarterback from Buffalo? I'm like, what are you talking about? They're different quarterbacks. For crying out loud.
The quarterback from Buffalo got a defense.
Josh Allen's a different type of quarterback than Dak Prescott. They're two different quarterbacks. I said, if you want to say something, look at Lamar Jackson and how Dak Prescott's playing. If you want to really compare quarterbacks, look at Lamar. What's Lamar been? Lamar's been hurt this year. Why? Because he runs a lot and he can't stay in the pocket. Anybody, you look at tell the detractors, go look at Lamar. And you want to talk about Dak Prescott, look at Lamar. And that's what I tell them. I said, come on, man. Y'all just picking on Dak Prescott right now because the defense sucks. So you want him to carry it. No quarterback can carry that damn defense. That defense was terrible. Mike Nolan's defense was terrible. Come on. Hell, did Romo carry that offense? Did Romo carry that offense?
Yeah.
The defense was bad. Was Romo? And what happened with Romo? His body broke down. Come on.
Yep. Sure did.
And people forget about that. Real fans don't, but the casual fans, they always forget about that. They always forget about what happened with Romo. Always.
Oh, really? Really, Joe? Joe said Josh Allen hurt. He might not play Sunday.
Because his foot. They said his foot.
Oh,
he hasn't been practicing. Yeah, his foot. His foot has been bothering him.
Wow. Now, let me give y'all a stat real quick that I just peeped out. Well, I didn't peep it out, but just to show you how relatively bad, our defense is. Out of the top 6 points per game average that defenses are giving up, 5 of them are most likely going to make the playoffs. The only one who isn't going to make it is Kansas City at 19.6 points per game. You got the Texans at 16.6. Their defense is only giving up essentially 2 touchdowns and a field goal a game.
Playmakers all over the place.
Seattle is giving up 19 points a game. So essentially they're giving up 2 touchdowns and 2 field goals a game. You got the Eagles that are averaging about the same. And then you got us as Cowboys. Our offense is scoring 28.3 points per game. So we're getting essentially 4 touchdowns. Our defense is giving up 30.3 points a game.
30 points a game. Literally 30 points a game.
How about time of possession? How about the time of possession of the other offenses compared to ours?
Let me. I'll look it up real quick while we talk.
That's going to be key too. The time of possession, because these quarterbacks, they say, okay, you know what? We're not gonna try to go the length of the field in a minute. We're gonna go the length of the field in like 8-9 minutes, and then force the Cowboys to start throwing the ball and not run the ball like Shotty would love to. And fans don't understand that either. Look at what Detroit did to us. Detroit was actually just like picking us apart. They wasn't trying to go down and score in 50 seconds. It was probably going down the field on us in the second half.
Because you want to keep Dak Prescott on the sideline.
That's a great point. There's my point as well.
Yeah, you want to keep Dak Prescott on the sideline. So what's the best way to do that? Milk the clock.
Exactly.
Hold the ball.
Go down the field. We can't get anybody off on third down. Man.
So check this out. So if our defense was holding people to 19.6 points, because he said Kansas City was holding people to 19.6 points, right? So if we had a defense that was holding people to 19.6 points and we averaging 28 points a game, what would their record look like?
I told you we'd be at 10 wins. I told you we'd be at 10 wins right now. 11.
We'd probably at 11 or 12 wins.
Yeah. So and that's the thing. Like, now, if this defense was holding people to 19 points a game and we still 6-8-1, then yeah, go talk to Dak in the offense then, right? But when the defense is giving up literally 30 points a game, you can't ask no offense in this league to go score 35 to 40 points every week. It is unrealistic and it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen.
It's only one team defense is giving up more points than us, and that's Cincinnati, and that's by 0.2 points.
No, I just been saying unless you playing Cincinnati every week, but
I said we was the Cincinnati on the NFC.
Hey, what?
We are the Cincinnati Bengals of the NFC. If you look at our offense compared to theirs, it almost mirrors itself.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of crazy. That's crazy. That's what I mean. Like, Jerry doesn't see this. Jerry, you in the box. Steven, you in the box. Will McClay, you in the box. What are you guys doing? That's all I'm saying, man. If we can see it, they got to be able to see it too, man. And
I think they see it. I think they see it. And Jerry actually took blame for it, which I almost fell out when I saw that. You know, like he took blame for the defense being as bad as it was. I was like, what? Jerry admit he was wrong? What? Got to be snowing in hell. It got to be.
It might have been Christmas in hell for all we know. I was surprised when that happened too. I'm like, what? Jerry? I thought that was AI or something. I'm like, come on, real? I thought it was AI because Jerry don't admit to nothing.
He don't admit to none of that. Nah,
I was like, really? So what are you gonna do about it though, Jerry? What are you gonna do about it? Let Shotty listen. If Brian Flores, like he said, if he does not resign with the Minnesota Vikings, he should be our first choice. That's what I think.
Yeah, I'm with it. Now I'm with that.
Our first choice because Shotty was talking lonely about it.
So deep. Mm-hmm. So defensively, this is just to show you the disparity between our offense and our defense. Our defense has given up 3,867 yards.
Oh my God!
Which is an average of 258 yards per game. Dak, it has thrown for 4,175 yards.
Imagine if Dak was playing in this defense.
Man, Dak could go for 500 on this defense.
Russell Wilson almost did.
Oh yeah, Russ with a 4 on him. So
Russ was.
I know that good.
He put a 5. Russell put a 5.
I thought it was like 480. So he did.
That's 5.
Yeah, damn.
480 is 5.
That's 5. Yeah, it's close enough for me.
Yo, that's crazy though. That was Russell's best game ever.
And Russell just is washed.
And Russell, he got big 2 games left.
Thank you. I was saying, man, washed up. Russell Wilson just is washed and went out there and put a 500-yard pass on him.
Man, he went home to Sierra and said, baby, come on. I want another baby. Come on, I'm feeling good. Look at that.
He feeling dangerous.
He feeling good, baby. The Cowboys gave up all this and then he threw an interception. But hey, it is what it is.
So let's even take this. And like I said, I'm in no way thinking that my quarterback is perfect. But guess who was third in the NFL this league in passing touchdowns?
Dakota Prescott.
Dakota Prescott.
Oh shoot!
You know, so like I said, I'm not saying that I am not as they call them Dak sexuals or whatever the hell.
Yeah, that's what we are.
They use.
That's what we are. Dak sexuals. That's what I am
100% not saying that. All I'm saying is that for every Dak hater, I could bring you some stats that debunk that shit.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's what I'm trying to say.
Y'all not being realists though. You're not being realists. You guys have on fall colored glasses. You're not seeing the real picture of why Dak Prescott is not the quarterback you think he is. Like, man, get out of here with that nonsense.
Well, you can't have two. You can't have two 1,000-yard receivers, and your quarterback is bad.
Exactly.
Thank you.
You can't lead the league. You can't lead the league in passing yards. Well, you're second now by 4 yards. If you're a bad quarterback, and I hear the same shit all the time. But he can't read defenses. Well, goddamn, I done see him throw some dimes this year.
Dimes.
Mm-hmm.
He been throwing dimes for past couple years actually. So I mean, I don't know.
He has been, but this year been different though, bud. Like his command. He's in total command of this offense, bro. Like, and I always said that about him. I said if you put Dak in a Shanahan type offense, was run first, the play action, the runs and the play action, look alike, kind of what shot. I said he looked like a new Ferrari. And I felt like they was trying to. Mike McCarthy's offense wasn't bad, but it's a little outdated. You know what I'm saying? Like
no motion on nothing.
Yeah, it's a little outdated. Now it can produce. Don't get me wrong, but it was outdated. Like the game has evolved, right? So it's more so this motion and like the runs and the passes, like what Shanahan's doing, what Shot is doing. That's where the game is going. You know what I'm saying? So, and I feel like if you put Dak in that type of offense, good luck stopping him.
This dude, Taco, keep it up, Taco. You gonna be
so you got some real fans here, Taco.
Yo,
we don't come out just because we winning. And if you would have stayed on here, you probably would have learned something about football.
No, come on, man. We Cowboy fans, but we not fanatics. There's a difference. We're not fanatics. Is basically not going to say when our team is not playing well. We're not. We
need another laugh.
yeah, we do. We've been out here talking about stats and numbers and defensive strategies, this and the other. You still coming up.
And the Eagles ain't came up not one time. Because nobody cares.
Right.
Come on, man. Like, see what I mean? We're not even talking about the Eagles. We left that alone. We talking about and whatever else.
We done talked about how bad our defense is. We talking about the Cowboys. And guess what? We talk about our Cowboys during the offseason too.
Mm-hmm.
So, boom.
Exactly.
And I agree with this, Joe. I 100% agree with this. I'd bring back Al Harris.
Yep.
I'd
take Al Harris too.
I would too, but I like Brian Flores. His attitude though. Nobody really knows him, so it's like he gonna get in you.
Mm-hmm.
And the way the Minnesota Vikings defense been playing the last couple of years though, that's what I'm looking at.
Well, Flores has always had a good defense.
I like him though.
Put Nuclear Thomas. He hopes Jerry live another 3,000 years. He's really good. Nuclear Taco. Let me explain something to you.
Oh Lord.
Jerry Jones won 3 Super Bowls in 4 years. So Jerry Jones has won more Super Bowls in 4 years than the Philadelphia Eagles has won in their whole entire existence. You understand? 2 Super Bowls in 60 years, bro. And this man won 3. And this man won 3 and 4. Wow. Yeah, you're right. He is really good. He outdid your whole organization in 4 years. Yeah, Yeah, so you right here, a Hall of Fame owner. You right. He is really good. We appreciate it.
So let's even take this even further. So we all know that Jerry has his shortcomings.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
We really do. But let's explain this part. All these new stadiums that are popping up around the NFL, guess whose hands is in those stadiums? Jerry Jones.
Mm-hmm.
Jerry Jones' hands is in those stadiums. He's a part of Minnesota. He's a part of. I tell Atlanta fans all the time. Yeah, they talk shit about the Cowboys, but I tell them, say every time you go to that stadium and you sit up there and you buy some hot dogs and nachos and chicken strips, you put money in Jerry's pocket.
Mm-hmm.
Go to Minnesota. Go to LA.
Oh, especially LA.
Yeah, LA Stadium, boy.
Especially LA. And Vegas
too. Vegas.
All
Vegas
those
Stadium,
got
man.
Jerry's hands in them. So yeah, you can talk about long live Jerry, but you just making yourself look stupid by just coming over here talking shit to us about our Cowboys. Because at the end of the day, Jerry's got his hands on the NFL a whole lot more than what you think he does. So boom. It is what it is. Now keep coming on this show and think you're doing something to us. So we got some knowledge for your ass over here.
Don't forget.
Hey, Nuclear Taco, why aren't you on the Philadelphia Eagles stream?
Don't forget, them checks gonna come due soon. That salary cap about to explode soon, brother. Keep talking. That salary cap with the Eagles gonna explode sooner or later, brother.
Yeah, buddy.
Don't forget that.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, like I said, they about to be in the rebuilding mode pretty soon because AJ Brown ready to go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they if they don't make a run at it this year, it's about time to start deconstructing and rebuilding. And you gonna be short of 5. You still gonna be behind the Commanders and everybody else.
You know, and you know, on a positive note, I'll give Howie all the credit in the world.
Yeah, of course.
I give Howie all the credit in the world. Howie has been a hell of a GM over these last 10 years. I'm gonna give him 100% credit, but at some point you're gonna have to pay the piper.
Yep.
Just like Kansas City, they're paying the piper now.
Just like the Saints.
Yeah, at some point.
Just like the Saints, they're paying the piper. Just like Baltimore, they're paying the piper. Just like Detroit this year, they're paying the piper. So eventually, the piper's going to catch up with you. And eventually, at some point in time, the Eagles will not be relevant. And if you would have been on here earlier, as we just said, regardless of what our schedule is, we've only had a third place or lower schedule over the last decade twice. So, and even when y'all won the Super Bowl, not last year, I'm sorry, even when y'all won the division the year before that, we were, 3 years ago. Yeah, we were still 12-5. Y'all just happen to be 13-4. 12-5 wins you a division most of the time.
Yep.
Y'all just happen to be one game better than us. So, if you want some knowledge about football, keep joining our stream.
Come on over here, son. Come on over here.
We'll teach you all you need to know about football.
Yeah, it's some more lost and delusional Eagles fans that show up too, Nuclear. So you'll be right at home. We got a kids table for y'all.
Just wait.
We got a kids table for y'all. Yeah, we got a little section for the people with 2 Super Bowls. y'all sit at the kids table.
Oh man. So on that happy festive note, hey, this is the season to be joyful and to spend time with your family and to be thankful. Don't don't, I want people to understand that take Christmas for what it is. It's time to appreciate life. It's time to appreciate what you've been thankful for. And even us as being Cowboy fans, am I disappointed in this season? Not really, because I didn't expect us to be that good this season. But I can still wake up tomorrow on Christmas and watch the Cowboys play. Not too many other people can say that. Yeah. So,
and that's the thing. Everybody gonna be watching the Cowboys play tomorrow. Everybody, even Nuclear Taco, he gonna be right in front of his TV watching the Cowboys play.
You know that's
what?
The only bad thing I hate about the Cowboys.
Look, I got a story, and if this person hears this story, they know I'm talking about them. I seen on Facebook that somebody said, and they're an Eagles fan. Somebody said, "Dang, I gotta get Netflix so I can watch the Cowboys game tomorrow. I already got Prime and
really,
yeah. Eagles fan who can't stand the Cowboys is going to subscribe to Netflix so they can watch the Cowboys game."
Can't make this up, man.
I laugh my ass off.
Wait a minute. So the Cowboys not on?
You can't make this up, man.
No, it's on Netflix.
It's on Netflix tomorrow for real.
And I'm a screenshot it. I'm a screenshot.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
Oh, that's
it's on Netflix,
man. He taking notes.
That's wild.
They taking notes. Oh damn!
That was the most diabolical thing that I could. Oh, I got to put this one up here. Boom. Tell my future baby mama, I said the child support payments are in the mail.
In the mail.
Oh my God.
You're going to be paying child support and alimony.
How many babies you got, Kev?
That boy said it don't matter. He'll pay the shipping costs. Whatever it is.
How many kids, Kev? How many kids, Kev? God dang.
Oh, all right. Well, with that being said, gentlemen, it was wonderful getting on here and talking football today.
Yes, sir.
We had our little Christmas Eve special. I'm pretty sure we'll be on here sometime early next week to talk about the weekend of football. So with that being said, final words, K Boogie.
Hey, happy holidays to everybody. Thank you for coming out to the Safe Zone. We appreciate everybody. Love on your friends, love on your family. At this particular time of the year, it could be hard for some individuals whose loved ones pass away, but still, just have fun with your friends, your family, and love on everybody. And roll Tide, baby. That's right, roll Tide.
I'm about to take out.
Y'all did the thing, didn't it? But y'all apology, man, because I was like, why the hell Alabama in the playoffs?
roll Tide.
Man.
Y'all did the thing, though. Y'all took care of that.
Roll Tide, baby.
All right. Take us out, Mr. Cowboy.
All right. So,
first, I'm sorry. Before you do that, take time and the name of your show and what time you be on.
All right, so Mr. Cowboy Nation show. I'm kind of my schedule rotates, so you have to really follow my page. So Jerome, Mr. Cowboy Nation McNary on Facebook, YouTube, Mr. Cowboy Nation, on Instagram _ Mr. Cowboy Nation _ Right. So I think next week I'm probably gonna do a Monday show next week. But it kind of varies. I do a Monday show. Sometimes I do Saturday. Sometimes I do Thursday night. But it's shot live like this. Basically, same thing. A lot of times I have Nikki on with me, Kels. I'm trying to get one of y'all to pull up, man.
I'm on. Just let me know when. I'm on vacation next week, so I'll pull up.
Oh yeah, we going. I'm gonna go on Monday. I'm going on this upcoming Monday.
I'll pull up. Just let me know what time. I'll be there.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. So, but what I want to say, man, with the holidays, a lot of us are seeing family members that we don't really see normally. A lot of people coming in from out of town and stuff like that. The message I really want to put out there is just don't take moments and time with your family for granted. You see what I'm saying? Because you never know. You never know, man. And if you have a disagreement with somebody, you and a family member not seeing eye to eye, bro, try to get that squashed and resolved, because one of the worst things to happen is you lose a family member because you feel like you got time when you really don't. You know what I'm saying? And then you realize whatever y'all was beefing about wasn't worth a damn. You know what I'm saying? And you wish you could have got that resolved and really enjoyed your relationship and enjoyed time. Because at the end of the day, they're your family and you love them, right? And that's what really matters at the end of the day. That's what's really important, right? Is that they're your family and you love them, and family is very important, and we need our family. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of what I want to put out there.
All right. Well, I want to say to everybody, happy holidays.
Yes, sir. Happy holidays.
Yes, sir.
And we will see you guys next week.
Even the nuclear. Happy holidays, you eagle.
Yeah, happy holidays, Nuclear Taco.
Don't disappear.
Don't disappear. Don't disappear
Right.
after this first round dance with me, y'all.
That's right. Come back now, you hear?
All right, later, guys.
All right, y'all.